Okay, hello everyone. This is going to be another RuneScape video, and this video is just going to be another, just a money making guide. So in my last video, I did picking cabbages, and I just kind of thought that was cool that you can make some good money picking cabbages and selling them, without having to interact with really any of the content. This one, for this money making guide, you do have to, also this is not the best money making guide. Like I said in my last video, picking cabbage is not the best money making. Doing this guide's not the best money making, but you can still make a good amount of money. And you only have to do a bit of the content to do this one. So let's go to the bank. And what I've been doing, I looked this up on online. We're going to be picking or gathering or collecting white berries. And there's two places to do this. So the first place is the best because there are two spawns and they respawn really quickly. So for this first method, you're going to need, where we're going, you got to go, so the Red Dragon Isles, that's where we're going. And I'm using a shortcut, and you need 54 agility. So it might take a little while to get 54 agility. And obviously, doing this, like, you have to be a member to do this. But yeah, 54 agility for the shortcut, and then you need, I just have the Wilderness Sword 1, which you can just get by, I'm just on the wiki here right now. It's pretty easy to get, but it is the easy wilderness achievements. So I just have level 1 here, and yeah, pretty easy to do those achievements. But yeah, so this is the best method to do this. So you go to the herb patch, and then, because like if you don't have these items or the agility shortcut, you could still do this, but it would probably take a lot of walking. You probably wouldn't make that much, but once you have these, once you have the agility shortcut and the sword, then you can just teleport quickly and then use this shortcut over here with the agility level, and the white berries are right over here. And yeah, I've just been doing this. Let's see. So yeah, obviously this is not AFK at all, but again, you're not really doing much. But yeah, I'm also careful. There's these red dragons over here. These are not, these don't attack you or anything. Some of those hellhounds over here, some of these hellhounds, they might attack you on your way to the shortcut, but that's okay. But I noticed, like, over here, these onyx dragons, if you pick up like these bones right here, yeah, if you just, you can stand where I'm standing, but yeah, these burnt bones, I picked one up and then I tried to, like, I accidentally used one. I took a whole bunch of damage. You get this, like, thing in your chat box. It's like, oh, you're burnt by the bones. But then these onyx dragons started attacking me once I started picking up these bones. So just, don't, they use magic or whatever, so you can have to, like, run away from them or teleport away. But if you're just doing the white berries, they don't seem to attack. But yeah, you got two spawns here, and you can click on, they respawn really fast. Let's go stand over here. I think it's like, as long as you don't pick up the bones, you're fine. But yeah, you can stand, I just stand over here. And yeah, there's two each time. And these are worth about, let me see, let's do a price checker. And one of them right now is 1.9K. So definitely good because you collect a lot of these. I haven't done a full hour of this yet, but I'll I'm gonna get a couple inventories, and then I'll sell them. But I think around 100 of them is like 200K on the Grand Exchange right now. So that is really good. And I'll also show this another place you can get these white berries too. But this method is just the best for the 2 spawns. You can also bring a familiar if you want. I'm not using any summoning or anything, but you can always bring a familiar and collect more of them and then do bank runs. And you can collect as many as you want until you want to sell them. And yeah, they just respawn really quickly, and a lot of people aren't really doing this. This has been a pretty common moneymaker over the years, but you can just go to any world you want that's unpopulated and collect these and do them. So it's been like a couple minutes, and almost got a full inventory. So I'll collect like 100 of them. I just gotta, obviously, if you have a summoning familiar, you can get a lot more. But you can teleport to either Edgeville or the Grand Exchange. They're both quick teleports. And then yeah, you can just go bank. If you have a summoning familiar, you can bank. You collect even more, and you don't have to do as many bank runs. I already have some here. But yeah, it's really simple to do. And it's good to, it's a good way to make some money. The reason I'm making these money guides is obviously, for people that want to make some money in the game. But I just think it's good to, it's good for the economy in this game. As like I said in my other video, it's good for the economy. It's good for the player that you have money, and then you can buy different stuff with your money on the Grand Exchange. But yeah, it's just good for like the RuneScape economy, like with just all of the different changes that are out there. With the Road to Restoration, everything. I really like the Road to Restoration. They're still working on all the updates, and releasing them over time. But the Road to Restoration has been very good for just the game and the players and just the economy of things. New updates that have come out for the game are good for the game. And but yeah, just like the economy of RuneScape, it's good to have different ways to make money for the game. For the players, you can make money and have money and buy different stuff. It's good for the Grand Exchange, and yeah, it's just good for the economy of the game to have different money-making methods. So that's why I'm making these videos. And also, when I'm playing RuneScape, I'm just, I just pick cabbages or pick white berries lately. That's all I've been doing, just trying to make a bit of money. I haven't been playing that often, but, a couple times a week, I've just been making a little bit of money. I have lots of money, so I'm not trying to, there's no items I want to buy or anything, or I'm not trying to make, that's why I'm doing these money-making methods. They're just simple. I'm not trying to make a ton of money. But my goal right now, while I'm playing, is trying to get to a 1.3 bill cash stack. I've had that cash stack before, but right now my cash stack is 1.2 billion and 88 million. So I have 12 million left. So just wanted to make some money and work on growing my cash stack. And yeah, that's just what I've been doing. There we go, another inventory. So yeah, I don't have any, like I said, there's no items I'm wanting to buy, but maybe in the future there might be some items I want to buy. But yeah, we'll do one more run here, and then I'll go sell them on the Grand Exchange. But yeah, I was looking through some different items at the Grand Exchange, but there's nothing. There's no items that I'm trying to. There's no items I want to sell or buy right now. Um, but maybe, I was thinking in the future I could make some grand exchange videos, like looking at different prices. So I might make some of those in the future. But prices, as I've checked lately, are pretty similar. Some items are kind of cheap, some items are kind of expensive, but the economy overall is pretty stable in this game. So that's kind of nice, I think. Um, and yeah, I haven't been to any populated worlds or anything lately, so I haven't been socializing on here, so I don't really know what people are kind of buying and selling. Like, you know, if you go to these popular worlds, I'm not sure what people are buying and selling right now. Normally, when you go to certain worlds, they always have certain items they're talking about buying or selling. People can always buy and sell items between players too. But yeah, in the future, I'll make like some grand exchange videos and just looking at prices. Um, but um, but yeah, I just haven't made any of those lately, just because prices are kind of. I only looked at like a couple items, but the prices are pretty stable throughout the game. But yeah, collecting these white berries is pretty quick, and then I'll show. After this, I'll show the other place you can go get them, and then I'll go sell what I have in the grand exchange and see how much money I've made. So yeah, I haven't done this for a full hour, like I said, so I don't really know how much you can make an hour. If you do this in the wilderness, I think you get two at a time. They respawn really quickly, so every like couple minutes you get an inventory. So um, you could probably make like 1 to 2 mil an hour. I think doing this, which is definitely pretty good. Um, so normally when I'm making money, I don't always play for like an hour. I might play for like, I don't know, maybe like 30. Um, just lately I've been playing, I don't know, probably like 30 minutes to an hour, but I'm not always. Oh, I have full inventory. I'm not always um, making. Not always I'm not always collecting these items as fast as I can, kind of a thing. So I'm not trying to make. I don't have a goal of like how much to make an hour, kind of a thing. But you can still make, good amount of money doing this every hour. Even if you just did this for like an hour a day, you could make a good amount of money, which is nice. So yeah, let's go to the other place. The other place, a lot of players have it unlocked, but you got to go here. So there's quite a few quests to unlock this if people haven't done this, but a lot of people this tier and win. A lot of people have this unlocked, but the quest to do this and everything. It's a really cool quest. I did like it. All the quests and then doing the quest. It is. Let me go on the wiki here. It is. Let me go look it up. It is. Yeah. Travel through to get here. There's travel through the underground pass after having started regicide. So yeah, you have to have the regicide quest or have started it. But you do have to do the underground pass, which is a bit of a longer quest, but it is a really fun quest. People can always look up a guide for that, but you got to have all the level requirements for these quests, and then you have to do those quests. But anyways, once you do all that stuff, then you can get this lodestone, and yeah, you just go to lodestone. There's some white berries right around there, only one at a time. But still, if you have this area unlocked, a lot of players do. I know some newer players probably don't have it unlocked, but it is, you know, it is still an area that a lot of players have unlocked. But yeah, this is not the best way. So you go to lodestone, And you go over here. This is not the best way to collect them, but you can still do this. We got to go over the tripwire. And sometimes you might take damage on that tripwire. I think it depends on like your agility level. And then yeah, there's just one right here. And that is it for this method. You just stand here. And yeah, you just stand here, and then they don't respawn as quick, I don't think, as the wilderness ones. But yeah, I'll just do an inventory here, and then we'll go sell the Grand Exchange. But yeah, that is another way to get white berries. So this is still a good method. Depends where you want to go, but the wilderness one is way better because there's 2 spawns. But these are still pretty good. And these white berries, they do sell. They do sell. They do sell on the Grand Exchange at default price, and sometimes if you want the money quicker, you just sell them at a bit of a lower price. But I'm just going the wiki here. I think they're used for potions. Let's see. So yeah, white berries. You can also use if you have 59 farming, you can do these at a farming patch or a bush patch. Yeah, white berries. These do sell because they're required to craft super defense potions. Yeah, if you're doing herb lore, like if you're an Iron Man or something, and you're not trading, you can always collect white berries yourself. And yeah, super defense or if you just don't want to buy them, you just collect them, or just sell them to make money. But yeah, if you make super defense potions too, if you collected all of this stuff, you can make a lot of money. I'm on the wiki here right now. So yeah, super defense potions are made by clean cantadine or catatine, and then white berries in a vial of water, giving 150 herb lore experience. Requires level 66 herb lore. Yeah, super defense potions. And yeah, super defense potions. One of them is 10,848 coins. Herb lore is always a good way to make money. People can always look up some potion guides and herb lore guides. I've made quite a bit of money off herb lore when I was training it. Even just some of like the lower level stuff, like if you just buy the items at Grand Exchange, it turns stuff into potions. You can still make a good amount of money with herb lore. So that's really cool. So yeah, this method is good. Well, this is a really cool area. I always like this area with all the graphics and everything. Really nice area. Yeah, so let's keep collecting to finish up this inventory. And we'll go sell them, and that'll be it for this video. So yeah, the wilderness one is definitely quicker because of the 2 spawns, but this is still a good way. So yeah, let's get one more. All right, there we go. Full inventory. So let's go to the Grand Exchange, and we'll sell them. And actually, I was talking about those super defense potions. Let's go. I'll show that off here. Let's go super defense. So when you make them, when you make potions with herb, I think it's you make 3. So yeah, if you make these, there's 7,638 coins each. If you want to, I think you have to make, or you can combine certain doses together. You can make number 4. The wiki shows number 4, but 10,848 coins. So if you want to make some potions from collecting white berries, you could, which is definitely nice. Herbo is a good way to make money. And yeah, there we go. So I have 140 white berries. So So let's sell those. So yeah, 140 white berries, 264K. And they should sell, there we go. They sold at default price. Oh, and someone even bought, I got even more, 277K. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, obviously, I think the wilderness method is the best, get a summoning familiar and just get have the agility shortcut and have a wilderness sword to teleport, and just do your bank runs and collect them, and you can make a good amount of money. So that is really awesome. So yeah, really good way to make some money. So yeah, just wanted to make this video. And yeah, just a really cool moneymaker. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.